Suffering from a lack of joy in your life? Well, I just want to tell you three things about joy. Joy is promised to every Christian that is born again and that believes in Jesus Christ. Jesus said in John 15:11 that he told his disciples that if they keep the commandments, that their love would remain and that their joy would be full. And that's promised to each and every one of us. The second thing is that joy is a fruit of the Spirit. So if you are born again and you have the Lord inside you, you ought to show some sign. You should have some fruit coming out of you. Joy is one of the fruit of the Spirit that is a witness to other people that you have Christ inside. So if you're walking around all the time like a gloomy Gus or a sarcastic Sally or a mean, hateful Margaret, then maybe you need to check your obedience chart. Are you doing what God has called you to do? Are you following His commandments? Are you trusting Him? You need to check yourself and find out why your joy is not full. The third thing is joy is everlasting and full of glory. When you think about what God has done for you in your past, how He delivered you, turned your life around, and what He's doing in your present, how He's making a way for you, how He's bringing you through trials and tribulations, that joy ought to kick up on the inside. And when you think about what He's going to do in your future, how He's coming back for you one day, and how He's making ways out of no way, then something should kick up on the inside and make you rejoice in the Lord. Always. And again, I say rejoice. Now, if you don't feel that joy after all of that, then yes, you may need to go to God and ask Him to help you. David did it. David said in Psalms 51, I believe in 13, he said, "Restore unto me the joy of my salvation." It's no shame in going to God. Go a little bit deeper and ask Him to help you if you do not feel the joy that you used to have. This joy that you have, the world did not give it to you, and the world cannot take it away. This joy that you have doesn't come because things always go right, or because you're happy all the time, or things are going according to plan. The joy that you have, the God-given joy, is there even when things go wrong, when things don't work out right, because you know in whom you believe. So don't let the enemy steal your joy. Trust in God and believe Him that your joy may remain. We used to sing a song in Roanoke, and it was, He gave me joy. He gave me joy. And I'm so glad I have joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. Stand up. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might, because the joy of the Lord is your very strength. This is Alvia Kabler-Rousen with your Minute Report. And I ask you, whose report will you believe?